Welcome to the No Dick Pics podcast. I'm Christina.
I'm Max.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's a couple week hiatus.
Yeah, we
That's a
took
big
a.
word. That means break.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh, thanks. Thanks for
I
the
use
lesson.
I use prodigious words now.
Prodigious words. What does
Yeah,
prodigious mean?
big.
Does it really?
Yeah, you want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
So in 8th grade, we had all these words like just ridiculous words I've never heard of. So we're doing vocabulary, and my mom's helping me, and the word prodigious comes up, and she's like, "It means large." So she says, just tell everyone you have a prodigious penis." So ever since then, I have never forgotten what prodigious means.
That's amazing.
I know. A mom saying that to an 8th grader. Now you got to remember this is the 90s, so a lot of, but that's what,
Hmm.
and I never forgot it. Like I use prodigious all the time. People have no idea what it is. And so, yeah, funny little story. Thanks, Mom.
I don't think your mom's listening to this. So how have you been? What have you been up to? There's been
Oh,
some
wow.
changes since the last episode. Like,
Yeah, so we college friends get together every time Pearl Jam's in town. So we went to Pearl Jam and you came with us.
it was a lot of fun.
Um, it was nice. And then the kids slowly went back to school, which has been a transition, but it's getting there. It's just getting up early now and doing all their activities during the week. And they got brand new phones, so they're all excited. They got a better phone than me, S- so that's crazy.
So Summer Max went back into hibernation.
Well, it's football max now, so
Yeah,
there's still like a little happiness left. You
just a
know,
little.
a little happiness left. It's football, even
Mhm.
though my teams are playing like shit, but it's still football.
It's
So it's
early too, right? Isn't it too early to like
no, you can tell
no? Mm.
the Lions are going to be fine. I think Michigan's not good, so it's going to be a little depressing, but it's okay. You live and you learn.
Football Max. Is Football Max as fun as Summer Max? Am I gonna find out?
Well, football max is it's a different. It's I'm gonna do the Key and Peele skit. It's at a whole nother level. No, um, football max is different because you have foot. I think football helps me get through the week and then the weekend, but it's different. It, it's still happy. It's when everything gets sad. It's like right at the holidays when everything's like kind of winding down. So
That's when you met me. So was I the sunshine?
yeah, you're my sunshine in a
Aw.
otherwise depressing time. It's not depressing. It's just
No, that's a shitty time of year.
it's a shitty. There's
Yeah.
nothing going on. So
No, and there's no sun for like 3 months, and
at least last year with the Michigan winning the national championship, I just kept watching it and watching stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's now the weather's messed up, so that's what's kind of got me. Maybe I still think it's summer, so maybe Summer Max is still poking out a little.
poking out. Little turtle.
Yeah,
So I forgot to mention this, but I met Mario Lopez. It's been
you
like
did. It's been
it's
like a month.
yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, I met Mario Lopez. I gave him our card. He actually stopped and looked at it, and he saw my story that I posted him in. So, Mario, if you're listening, we'd love to have you. I did learn that he is married and has kids and like is not single, but he's dated. So I'm sure he has stories. I'm sure he's got wild stories.
He dated, or he was married to Allie Landry, the Doritos
Yeah.
girl. She was hot. I wonder what she's up to.
I don't know. I haven't heard that name in a long time. So,
You gonna explain the fun we have scheduled for today's
yes.
show?
So we're keeping the intro short, which is shocking for us because we usually talk for like 4 hours. But
I like
Amber
it
is
short.
joining us. Short and fast.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like the Fast and Furious.
Uh-huh.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
So Amber is joining us any minute now. And she's gonna give us a little update on what's going on with her. And we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a little truth or drink. Typically, you play that game with shots, but we both have to work tomorrow, so we're just gonna take sips of our wine instead. If you don't want to answer, so
So there
either
was a song
answer the
called
question.
Shots. Is there a song called Sips?
I'll see what I can find. But yeah, so you either answer the question or you drink your wine, which I don't know. The reason that I think that's a bad idea is because like I love wine, so I might not answer any questions. I might just be like, I want some wine.
I love shelf. I love carpet.
I love lamp.
Yeah. See, you remember that, but you don't remember the. Oh God, it's so disappointing. I don't know if she's gonna air it, but I did a quote. Now, obviously, every quote I completely screw up, but you get the gist of it. And I quoted "My Blue Heaven," and she doesn't remember.
I do now that you like reminded me, but I haven't seen it in a while.
But that's like that's one of the scenes, right?
Yeah, at the grocery store.
Barney Coopersmith.
So most of the questions I have no idea what they're gonna be.
Have you ever
But
had sex with a midget?
have you?
No.
I don't count.
Or have I? I don't
Have
know.
you?
I don't think you're allowed to say that word
Maybe
anymore.
not. It's little person.
It's a little person.
Let's not get the podcast canceled,
There's a
please.
great movie. It's a guy's movie. Like, no, I don't think any women would like it. But it's man, it's something like beers or it's about this guy wrote a book and he's just how he just took advantage of women and there's like the opening scene, the cops barge in because he's having sex with a death girl and it sounds like someone's in trouble and there's a scene with him and a midget stripper. It is just
What is
amazing.
this from?
Like do they serve beer in heaven or something or do they the guy wrote a book and it yeah here I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
It's such a guy's movie. It's yeah. I hope they serve beer in hell.
I feel like I've heard of that, but I haven't. They made a movie out of it?
Yeah, it's the guy wrote a book. It's I hope they serve beer in hell. Tucker Max. I hope they serve beer in hell is a book of autobiographical short stories about sex and drinking adventures written by Tucker Max. It was a New York Times #1 bestseller and made the bestseller list each year from 2006 to 2011.
Oh,
Jesse Bradford's in it.
no. Who's
Jeff
Jesse?
Stoltz. The Stoltz brothers from Heaven,
I know that name, the
Heaven
last
and
name.
what Heaven 7 or whatever. What was the one with Jessica Biel? Seventh
Seventh
Heaven.
Heaven?
Towards the end, they were in there.
Who were they?
Ooh, see, one death girl.
All right, Amber said she is going to grab a drink and she'll be on soon. So, but for those of you who don't remember, Amber was probably our most entertaining guest so far. Not to shade anyone else who's been on because we've had some really great guests, but Amber has had the best stories. So I don't know what she's coming on with, but she's coming on to host our little truth or drink segment, but she always has something to say. So we'll see what she has to add. Yeah. So just to refresh your memory. There you are. Hi.
Oh, can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, perfect.
We're
Perfect.
already recording, so
Fantastic. I'm tired. Hi, Max.
Hi, how you doing?
Max, Amber, Max. I know Amber's been dying to meet you.
I have.
Keep
How are you?
skipping out
I'm
on her.
good.
I know. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry last time
No.
I totally meant to. I was like, I felt so bad because I messaged you right before the podcast started or right
It's
before
fine.
recording.
Girl, it's okay. You were having an issue. It's okay.
I cannot wait till this thing gets out of my body. It'll be great.
Yeah. No, that's take care of yourself. Like your health is more important than our podcast. So
Well,
I
I
promise
don't
you,
know.
we're just here
I don't
telling
know.
dick jokes. Like it's fine.
Yeah, but that's more important to me than my health. So I'll take the dick jokes. Hmm.
Yeah.
So
So
what's
you're supposed to meet Max at the wedding.
yeah,
I
supposed
know,
to
and
meet Max
he's
at the
like,
wedding.
I know, shingles. What?
I was like,
He
did
actually
you really have shingles though?
he
Like,
did. I made
really?
him feel bad about it again. because
It
we
was
went and hung out with Rachel and Dan and Kelly and Aaron. And we're
Oh
all like,
yeah, did you guys have fun?
yeah, we did. We had a great time.
Good. What'd you guys
But
do? Just played games and stuff?
just hung out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it was a good time.
Yeah.
So Max finally got to meet them, and now he gets to meet you. So
I'm
full
really sorry
circle.
for yawning. You aren't boring. I'm just tired.
He yawns at me all the time, so it's fine.
yeah.
So tired. So what's new? What's happening?
We're just coming back from a break, so we haven't recorded in like 3 weeks. So
We were
we're
on a break.
big friends guy right here.
I'm a
Yeah.
friends guy.
Yeah.
Yep. How was your break?
It was good. This guy's just getting used to having a schedule again, and
Yeah, it's getting up early.
we need to give him some time to acclimate.
What do you mean getting up early?
His kids are back in school.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
Summer Max is dead.
Oh,
Not dead.
gotcha.
Hibernation. He's coming back.
He's
Well,
dead.
he's still out there because of the weather, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's slowly.
I'm ready for this weather to change real quick. Like
No.
I hate I don't hate summer, but I'm not a summer guy at all. Like
Big summer guy.
no.
It's my birthday. Well, his too. It's birthdays. It's sunshine, pools, which I don't think I went to a pool the whole summer, but it's fine.
No. Fat
Yeah.
kids don't like summer. We don't like summer.
I love it. It's my favorite time of year. I'm very sad that it's going away. Luckily, fall's gorgeous, so like it makes it
Love
okay.
it. Yes, I know. I love it.
Yeah. So,
Oh my
Apple
god.
picking and booze.
apple picking, yeah. Pumpkin
Yes.
farms.
Do you guys you guys go to any good ones down there?
I've been to, I don't know how to pronounce it. Coopers.
Oh,
Oh,
that's down here. That's all right.
Yeah, that's the one
There's
I
a really
went to.
good one in Harvard.
What's
If
that
you're
one
up for the
called?
drive.
have you ever been to Richardson's in
Mm-mm.
Spring Grove?
I don't
No.
know where Spring Grove is.
That
Where
one's
is that?
It's like right on the border of it's like right by what is that town name? Richmond. Like right on
Oh
the border of
yeah,
Wisconsin.
that's such a cute town when
Okay.
you go through there.
Yes.
It's
And
right
that
before the Wisconsin border. Yeah.
yeah, the Richardson's is actually the largest corn maze in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And then
You should-
Apple Holla is I think like into Wisconsin.
Apple Holler. Yes.
Holla.
Holla holla. I'm gonna call it Apple Holla from now on.
Yeah, it's a P Diddy apple orchard.
Oh no, lots of baby oil there.
No,
Yeah.
oh God, the timing. Did you hear about what they found?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
No.
My best friend Maddie
like,
keeps sending me like TikToks and stuff. He was like the FBI raiding P. Diddy's house, and there's this little boy like falling all over the place on like baby oil on the floor. And I was like,
terrible. Yeah, so they
so
found
funny.
like 700 something dildos.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Is that real? Maybe that's a joke. Maybe someone sent that as a joke.
Was that on the Onion? Are you looking at fake news?
I don't know where I saw it. It was on like Instagram or something, so it could have been a joke. But I saw something about like 732 dildos or something. I don't know.
Maybe they'll find the gun that killed Biggie and Tupac.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
I bet you they will.
Amongst all the dildos.
Exactly.
He just
It's
likes saying
hidden.
dildo.
That was fun.
Say it one
That's
more
my
time.
quote. Dildo.
Yeah.
They crack again.
Crack.
Crack.
So you were telling me that you have a new chiropractor, right?
Mm. Dr.
Oh,
McSteamy. He is so hot.
steamy.
He's so hot. Oh, he's young though. Like he's got to be like late
Like,
20s. So
oh,
yeah, like either late
but he's a
20s or like
professional.
30. He is,
I
yes.
feel like that's fine. If he's got a professional job, that makes him
Oh,
feel older,
he's
right?
so hot. Yeah, like so I went to the doctor because I was having migraines, like 3 to 4 migraines a week. Like it was
Oh.
disgusting. Like, I even at work, I haven't been in the office for like 3 weeks because of the kidney stones, but, or actually like a month now. It's kind of sad. But, sorry, I keep yawning. I went to the doctor and I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, I have migraines, like, what's going on with it, right? And she's like, we have 2 chiropractors here that are really good. She's like, you can either go to this doctor, Dr. McDreamy or Dr. McSteamy, because they're both hot.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was like, okay, well, I don't know. At the time I'd never seen them. So I'm like, I don't care. Whatever, just make my headaches go away. So I go in there and, well, first, so like I look at him through like my chart or whatever. I'm like, I wonder who
Mhm.
this guy is. And I was like, oh, he's really cute. So I was like, okay. So I go to him and he's like, asking me all the questions about chiropractic stuff, like asking me if I've ever been to one. I haven't. And he asked me if I heard of anybody that's gone to him. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I've heard good and bad things. Like, I've heard some horror stories, but I've also heard some really good things.
Mhm.
And I'm like a constant neck cracker. Like, I crack my neck all the time, crack my fingers, like everything, toes, whatever. If it cracks, I can crack it, basically.
Toes, right?
He
Yeah.
cracks
Yeah.
his toes all the time.
I
Oh,
have one that
love it.
cracks like I can, yeah, at will.
Oh, I love it.
His skill.
It's so frustrating, I feel like, for like if I'm like in bed with somebody, because I'm like, I just do it like out of habit. I don't even like know I'm doing it half the time. And yeah. So he's talking to me, and he's like, my chief complaint is my headaches, right? So he's like telling me about how like your neck muscles connected to your head muscles and all the stuff, and like it all works, whatever. I was like, okay. So then he has me lay down. Do you guys go to the chiropractor at all?
Nope.
Okay. So he has me lay down on one of the tables on my left side, and then he has me switch to my right side, and then he has me lay on my back, and then I get up and switch a table and go lay on my face, on my front, face
Face
down, ass
down,
up.
ass up. Yeah.
You got it, face down, ass up. And and he literally, like, it's like a S&M kind of fucking thing. He like puts these straps over my head, like over the back of my head, and then this like the thing like moves my head as he's like working on it. It's the weirdest thing, but I don't know. I just go with it. I
He
don't know
didn't
if
put an apple in your mouth, did he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Rotisserie.
I always
No,
would
I don't
think of
know if
Pulp
you
Fiction. Bring out the gimp.
oh my god. So I'm like, I don't even know if he's supposed to be doing this, but we're just gonna go with it. So we're chatting or whatever. His nurse is hilarious. And we're chatting and stuff, and like, he's asking me all sorts of things. Well, then he's like, okay, I want to see you back in a week. I'm like, okay. Well, like every week I've been going to him for like the last month and a half. And I literally, like, I tell my boss that I have a date. I have to go on my date. And she thinks it's hilarious because I've shown her a picture of him. And so, like,
You need to send me a picture.
oh my God,
What's the nurse look like?
she's pretty cute too. She has an 18-year-old son. Her name is Amy. She's,
I might have to go to this chiropractor.
He
yeah,
lives in Wisconsin.
yeah. I mean, come on up, West Bend. It's a drive, but you can come. Um, so yeah. So then one time I was like, I wonder if he has a girlfriend, and of course I'm like, he's very, very personable. So the first time I see him, he's telling me how he has a car, he has a Honda, and he calls it Honda LaFonda. So we're like joking around about his Honda. Today I walk in and I'm wearing this hoodie, and this hoodie says, I'm probably thinking about food or serial killers. So yeah, it's amazing. I love it. So I'm wearing this hoodie, and he didn't like notice right when I walked in because I was his first appointment, and he looked like he was hungover as shit. So like I walk in, and he's like, all right, lay on your left side. I'm like, okay. So he's like talking to me. Then I lay on my back, and he sees my hoodie, right? And he starts laughing. He's like, that hoodie is fantastic. And he's like, I have a story for you. I'm like, oh my God, shut up. I'm like, what kind of story? He's like, are you one of those people that likes crime shows? And I'm like, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're a woman.
I get off on that kind of shit. Like, it's amazing.
Every woman loves that shit.
Not every, just the cool ones.
Yeah, just the fun ones. Well, he was, of course, like, oh my gosh, that gives me anxiety. And I'm like, oh, you're a little guy. Like, I get it. So,
What do you mean, my
He's
little
the
guy?
short king.
no, he's tall, but he's just real thin. He's not,
Oh, yeah,
he's not my pattern. That's for sure.
yeah, yeah. I can't do skinny.
No,
Like
me neither. Nah.
that
So,
was one of my issues with the guy with the eyeball. No, I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh man.
Well, the eyeball had a lot to do with it
The
too.
eyeball did too, but he was a
Mm.
very skinny, like skin and
But when your
bones.
name is Eyeball, yeah,
right. Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Right.
you have a type. We all know.
Yeah, I do.
So he was like, yeah, he was like working on my neck. So I was like, okay, like I'm just, laying there. And he's like, let me focus on this. And when we switch over to the other table, I'll tell you the story. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to be blindfolded basically. And you're telling me a crime story. Fantastic. He's asking me if I like the Jeffrey Dahmer show, like the documentary. I was like, it was actually really good. Like, whatever. So I get laid down and he's like, so a friend of mine. I'm like, okay. And he's like, a friend of the friend. I'm like, okay. Friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. He's like, she lives in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm like, okay. And she went on this date with this guy. And I don't know if it was the first date or like the second date, whatever. But she invited him back to her house and she made him dinner. And they had a really good time, had a nice time. And then at the end of the night, she was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Like, you need to leave, kind of thing. Like, get out of here. And he like made up excuses why he couldn't leave. He's like, oh, my car won't start. I locked my keys in my car. Like, just very odd, right?
I'm gonna murder you. That's what that would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So she goes, okay, she's like, that's fine. You can stay the night. You can stay on the couch. I'll sleep in my bed, whatever. So she goes in her room, locks her door, goes to sleep. And in the middle of the night, he starts pounding on her bedroom door. And he's like, let me in, let me in. I'm having a panic attack. Like, I can't handle this, blah, blah, blah. Like, he was like, you got to come out here and help me. And she was like, no. So she's like helping him, like trying to talk him through the door, right? And he's still screaming, yelling, pounding on the door. Her neighbors call the police because they're like, what is happening over there? Like, Well, the police come, they have to kick down her apartment door because he wouldn't let him in. And one of the cops came back. They like took him away. One of the cops came back to her room and talked to her, and he's like, "It's a really good thing you didn't open the door because he covered her entire apartment with saran wrap, and all of her kitchen knives were everywhere." Yeah, yeah. And I was like, I asked
What?
Dr.
Hot first
McSteamy,
date.
right? Exactly. Like that's some
Damn.
BDSM kind of shit. So I literally I asked Dr. McSteamy, I was like, so was he like a convicted rapist or like a murderer or something? And he's like, I don't know. We don't know yet. And I'm like, what
Done
do you
this
mean?
before.
And he goes, it happened 2 days ago.
Where? I'm gonna Google
In Myrtle
this.
Beach, South Carolina. I
Okay.
tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
Oh,
But
I will find it. I'm a detective.
I didn't look that hard though. So yeah.
That's
And I was
wild.
worried because I was searching on my VPN and I didn't want my IT team to be like, why are you searching
Oh.
saran wrap and knives?
He's done this before. If he
had
did
to
that,
have.
he's done this before.
He
That's not
had
his
to
first
have.
time.
American Psycho.
He had to have. He like, and I
This
was,
is why you don't have people to your house on the first date.
yeah, I was telling, well, this is why you live in
That's stupid.
Wisconsin and you have CCAP and can find out all this gnarly stuff about people.
State?
The whole state.
That's
If
so
anybody
nice.
if anybody has a court case that has happened
We have to go
or
county by county.
it's amazing.
Max is like, what?
It's amazing.
I know how to search for people. My friend Sandy actually taught me how to do that. Because we're FBI. But you gotta, like, know who
You
you're
have to
hanging
vet
out
these
with.
people.
Right.
You have to like figure out what's going on.
I've actually never looked you up on any county court records, Max.
Do you have any, Max? Well, probably the
Just,
divorce.
just don't look in Indiana.
Oh God.
Now I am. Well, is it any worse than the stories you've told?
Indiana's probably filled with them. Like, not just Max, but everybody.
Oh, I've heard his stories. That's wild, though.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I know.
So, are you
Well,
gonna date
but
your
my
chiropractor? He's so
no,
entertaining. Is it? It's just
he is so entertaining, and he's so hot.
So I have a hot doctor story. It
You
was
do?
so uncomfortable though. So I had a root canal when I lived in Virginia like years ago,
Fuck that.
and it got like an abscess or something gross.
Yeah, see, fuck that. No.
I had to get the tooth pulled,
Mm-hmm.
and so they send me to this. I don't know what they're called. Like,
Dentist?
no, it's a
Specialist?
dentist, but it's a specialist,
Yeah,
and like it's
surgeon.
so
oral
it's
surgeon.
oral.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a surgeon or not, but like it's
Oh.
so like barbaric.
Anal surgeon? No.
No. Max. Okay. But it's like he had to pull the tooth, and it's like caveman. Like they get like a thing and they just yank it out. This guy walks in. He's there to pull a tooth out of my face. He is gorgeous. And I'm like, oh God, this dude's gonna be like be in my mouth. Not like that. Not in a good way. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like the worst thing ever. Like, it's so gross. Like, he's gonna pull out my tooth and see like
Try
whatever is
humping you,
behind
just
there.
trying to get the tooth out.
No. But he like, had to, like he had pliers or something and like cranked to pull it out. It was the craziest. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I thought it was gonna be like more medical. No, he just like yanked that fucker out. But he was gorgeous, and I'm like, no, stop. This is terrible. I don't want a cute doctor right now. Like this is not the opportunity
Right.
for that.
Right.
But then I never saw him again.
Thank God the urology doctor is not attractive at all to me. So like I have to go back in on Monday and they have to pull the stent out through my pee hole, and I'm apparently supposed to be awake and I'm gonna die.
Oh no,
Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm not excited about it at all.
Could you go to an attractive gynecologist?
Mm.
I don't know that I could. Because that's very invasive. Like, I know you don't really
Right
fully
now,
understand, Max,
I would
but they
not
like
want to.
they get in your they're up in your business.
Remember
So-
Dr. Nick from The Simpsons? I think he was a
No, it's a full service thing. And
when
no.
I'm single, I wouldn't be able to go because right now it's like a 70s bush down there. Like I'm growing a playoff bush for the Milwaukee Brewers right now. So I would not be able to do that right now. But like if I was dating somebody, I try to trim it up a little bit.
See,
So
like,
then I wouldn't be so embarrassed. I think I have gorgeous labias, so I'm fine.
oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Am I good? I don't know. I don't check myself out like that.
Yeah, is she good, Max?
Am I good? It's been a minute, but good. Okay.
For those just listening, that was a thumbs up.
yeah.
Two
You
thumbs up.
You
Siskel
can
and
say
Ebert,
nice
yes.
things. Like, yes, you have a gorgeous labia too.
Say nice things to me.
This is
Tell me I'm pretty and tell me I have gorgeous labias.
that's actually he's never said that to me, so now I'm questioning it. Wait, no, am I okay? Am I good?
What is wrong with you?
No, I just don't know. I don't go down there.
You should go down there.
I don't know. I have people who do that for me. I have like a waxer. and stuff.
I hired people for that.
I do. I have a esthetician waxer who takes
Do you
care
really?
of this for me. Yeah,
Do you like it?
She always says
Love it.
she feels like she's getting to third base.
yeah, because she gets in there.
I
She
almost did that before I went to Vegas a couple of years ago.
Oh,
Really?
Mhm.
Does it hurt a lot? Or are you
I have a really high pain tolerance, so I've had
is
children.
that true, Max?
So far, yeah.
So far.
She does scream like she's getting murdered, but
Oh my God.
If he brings saran wrap to the best, just run. Get out of there.
I'd probably be down anyway.
Make,
Yeah.
just leave me a mouthful.
That's so hot.
Okay, well, that's a great segue.
Yeah.
Do you want to host Truth
Yeah.
or Drink?
Yeah, I do. Are you
Awesome.
guys ready to play Truth or Drink?
Yeah, so we're just like gonna sip wine instead of doing shots because we both have to work tomorrow.
Oh my God. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect you to do that. I might have to flip back and forth, so bear with
Okay.
me if I lose you, or not if I lose you, but if like, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
No.
Okay. Which is fine. That's fine. So I figured out with I took some polls from your listeners.
Oh no, that's an
I
evil laugh.
I messaged some people on the Instagram, and I got some truth or drink questions for you, for both of you.
Okay.
First one, let's start with.
Scared.
You should be scared. Christina,
Oh no.
have you ever sent nudes to anybody?
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
what kind of nudes?
Like, usually it'll be like a topless, but I've sent some like booty shots, but not like.
Labia shots.
Not
No.
labia shots?
No, that's why I don't know what it looks like because I have not taken selfies of that angle.
It's
Your
hard.
labia is a
Say it's hard.
mystery.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Not to Max, but to everyone else.
Right. Max, if you could have a second chance with any of your exes other than Christina, would you take it?
No, because they're fucking crazy.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I even want to elaborate, because what if they listen? That's not good.
I
Nah.
don't care.
Maybe it was one of your exes that asked me that question.
Oh. Ooh.
Um,
No, they want nothing to do with me.
Christina,
Yes.
what's one weird thing you do during sex?
I don't know that I do anything. Do I do something weird? You're like, I don't know that I do anything weird. Do I have to drink then? Because I don't think I do anything weird. I'll drink.
No,
I'm-
because
it's
you
not that-
answered it. I mean, you answered
Sure.
it. You just
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna drink anyway because I'm thirsty. But I don't know.
Drink
Hey.
up. Drink up.
Matt, what's one weird thing you do during sex?
Probably a lot of things. I tend to commentate.
Oh God.
Can I answer this too?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Lisa's socks on.
Oh
What?
no, Max.
No, but it's the funniest thing because it'll be like, look, my socks are still on.
Oh my God.
After everything's over, like, look.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
take the clothes off, like they come off, but the socks just stay on.
No. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
That's actually a good segue.
Sometimes I ask for a high five afterwards.
You've never asked me for a high five. Who are you asking for a high five?
Oh,
That's actually a
Wrong girl.
good question though. Since
High
we're
five.
talking about labias and high
Oh,
fives.
no.
Have you hooked up with Christina since the breakup?
maybe I should drink.
Dun dun dun. It's a mystery.
Mm.
I won't ask you the same question, Christina, because I think
No,
that's
because I would just
rude.
drink too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christina, you had really great chemistry with Jared. If you were both available, would you date him?
Oh, that's a question. I don't know.
Everyone's listening.
I don't know. I think that we had great chemistry. Our date was great. He's an awesome friend, but I think at this point we're such good friends that I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would cross that line because that's honestly my biggest regret with Christmas Guy. We were really good friends going into it, and
Hmm.
dating fucked it up. So, like, I don't know that I'd be willing to risk my friendship with him because he's a great friend. So,
Right. Makes sense.
probably not.
Am I a good friend?
Yeah.
Depends on the day. Max, do you regret breaking up with Christina?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A
I
little
do.
bit.
A little bit, yeah. I didn't do it over text though. I mean, that's a good.
That's good.
That's
I
good.
call.
Yeah.
I just called to say
I love you.
it's over.
Oh. Um,
That's terrible.
Christina,
Mm-hmm.
what is a recent dirty thought you had about Max?
She loves it when I keep my socks on.
Oh God. A recent dirty thought I've had about Max. So, I mean, obviously, we have had a physical relationship at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. He's got these shorts. They're great. They're first of all, they're gray. And
Yep.
they're just great. And so he had them on and I'm just like, those are nice shorts. And that's it.
Okay. Do you ever get attracted to like weird things? This is for both of you. Like, I'm a big calf guy. Like, I love when a man has a really nice calves. Like, it's such a weird turn
I
on
could
for
see
me.
that. For me, it's honestly, it's the beard.
Yeah, well, the
I
beard,
can't.
obviously. But
I
that I
just
feel like that's like a common thing, you know,
yeah.
like it's either beard or no beard kind of thing.
I don't know that I have a weird thing that I'm drawn to.
Max, to you?
I don't think there's anything weird.
Great answers.
Yeah.
Super entertaining. It's content's on fire.
Content. Wow.
But I mean, weird is such a. I mean, so something weird to me could be like completely normal to someone else. I know people have like fetishes and stuff, but
Like, do you look at a girl and you're like, oh my god, she has the sexiest earlobes I've
I
ever seen in
was
my
just thinking
life?
earlobes too.
Were you really?
Yeah.
no, so you evolve. So when you're so we were talking about this the other day. So when you're young, at like a 15, 16-year-old, all you care about is, oh, does she have tits? And then you get older
Mhm.
in your 20s, and then it goes more down by like the ass and the body. And then when you get older, I think you become a kid again. It's like, oh, it's all about the top side. So we're I think it's interesting how you evolve and stuff. So, but different people find different
Different
women
strokes for
attractive.
different
Yeah.
folks. Fun fact, did you know that your earlobes are the same distance away as your nipples?
Hmm.
Wow.
It's not
Okay.
part of the game, just thought I'd bring that up. Um, let's see here.
If I start playing with my earlobes, I'm actually playing with my nipples.
Exactly.
Sure.
What's something that you wish you could tell your younger self, Max?
Ugh. I wish I would have kind of dated more when I was younger.
Okay.
Like I wasn't a fan. I would just kind of go out and do things, but I didn't really date a lot, and I think that had a lot to do like after the divorce. But yeah, just I would tell my younger self to invest and go out.
Okay. All right.
Good answer.
Yeah, that
Mm.
is a good answer. Christina, if you could sleep with any celebrity, who would it be?
Zac Efron. I
Really?
love him. Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right.
I love him.
The face though.
I don't care. I love him. That was easy.
Yeah, that was really easy. Um,
Tom Brady. Oh wait, I thought it was to me.
Listen, Zac Efron's like saving the world too. Like he's got that show on Netflix, and he just like cares about the planet. And
Um, oh, Christina,
oh no,
how often have you had to fake an orgasm?
how often?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the question is, have I? Of course, all girls
Of
have.
course, all
How
women have.
often? Not like I don't see the point in it now. So,
Okay.
because you're not gonna have a great time if you're not letting them know you're not having a great time and you're pretending you are, then you're never actually gonna have a great time. So
Right.
I'm kind of past that point in my life. But have I in my life? Of course. Of
We
course I
all
have.
have.
Yeah.
You have too, Max?
Oh yeah. Get out of
I'm not-
something. Or if I would just want to go to bed or do something else, it's like, yeah.
Nice.
I'm bored.
If you
The
just want
game
to take your socks off and relax.
shit, the game's on.
Oh my god. Let me see here. I have a couple other ones too. Would you guys ever go to a sex club? This is for both of you guys.
Yeah.
Probably not.
People watching would be amazing. I got
No.
invited to a swingers thing, but I passed it up. It was during COVID, so I was like, I'm not sure.
I don't
Instead of quarantining, we're just gonna sleep with each other.
Right.
It's fine.
I don't know that I would. I don't know. That would make me uncomfortable. I don't share.
Yeah, me neither. I'm
Only
not
child,
sure.
so I don't like to share. So that would bother me. And then I don't know. I don't know that it would bother me to see people, but I don't want people to touch what's mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Heard that.
The
Yeah.
people watching would be amazing, though.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I definitely am all about that. I'm a voyeur at heart. I'm an Aquarius, so you know. Max, what is a kink that you'd want to try with?
Careful how you end that.
Yeah.
Not sure. Let's see. I have to think about this. I mean, actually, I've always been interested with the with the Pulp Fiction stuff. It's a
Hmm.
lot, but it would be fun to try it just to see what
Okay.
it's like.
Some bondage stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I went to Sybaris once and there was a sex swing in the closet, so I was.
Ew. Cerberus is like that is disgusting.
But that was like 15, 20 years ago, back when it was like popular.
That's the worst word. Back when
Was it
everybody was coming in that
clean?
place.
So it's actually a funny story. So she wasn't my wife at the time, but we were dating, and well, now she's my
Mhm.
ex-wife. And
Do you want
so
to share this?
yeah, so we
Okay.
I remember like she was embarrassed. Like my parents wanted to matter, but she was embarrassed to tell her parents. So we just said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go and see some friends." And so we went to the Sybaris, and I got this big suite with a pool and everything. And then she was like, she got sick, and so I was like, hey, I'm gonna have fun. So I was like a kid out there. I was jumping in the pool. I'm listening to music, drinking liquor and stuff. She's like passed out, sick, like with a 102-degree temperature in the bed. But I was like a kid. I was having fun. So that's my Sybaris story.
So it wasn't a real Cerberus story. It was just like a
No, it's just
Right.
Max at a
Got it.
pool.
Yeah, seriously. A private pool. Got it.
That does sound fun.
I know. Like if I didn't know all the semen that was in that pool, I'd be fine. But Christina, I'm gonna ask this the way that I know that you'll understand, but I wonder if you'll understand what I'm saying. Have you ever had a night of 5 times?
A night of 5 times?
Or what's the most number of times you've had sex in a day?
Oh Lord.
Did you tell her about the night of 5 times? Honey, that wasn't me.
What is that from?
From Friends!
Oh, I forgot that part. I don't know if it was I don't know that I kept count that day. But it was Are you shaking your head? How do you know I'm talking about you?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I feel like it might have been 5.
Okay.
What are you shaking your head?
I'm just messing with you.
How many was it, Max?
It was the whole day, so it's tough.
Oh my god. How do you know I'm talking about you? Yeah, I am.
We did a little early morning and mid-afternoon, afternoon delight, and then a little
Yeah.
pre-dinner, then post-dinner.
Yeah. Valentine's Day was really fun, but that was 3. But it was
You're
just the
welcome. That
evening.
was my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. No, that was it was just the evening, but that was a good
We always
time.
talk about that. You liked it, huh?
It was great. It was great.
Was it just because it was like a Valentine's Day that like you were happy at?
I don't want to answer that. I'm gonna
All
drink
right.
wine.
Oh,
No, it was just fun because it was like, I mean, it was like 3 times in just one evening, which I was like impressed by because it was early on into when we were dating. So I was like, wow, look at you.
Wasn't it sushi and Love Is Blind?
I
Or
don't know that we watched Love Is Blind. It was
it was,
sushi and wine. I know that.
it was a Wednesday, right? Wasn't it Wednesday or something?
I don't remember, but yeah, probably. But yeah, I want to say like 5 times is probably the most, or
all right.
maybe more. I don't
All
know.
right.
I kind of lost count. It was a great day.
Max, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you during sex?
Oh, let's see. I've farted numerous times. I've thrown up once. Yeah, it was college, you
Tell
know.
it. Tell it.
No, I mean, we were going at it, and all of a sudden I felt it coming up, and I'm like, oh, I better not, I better not. And then all of a sudden, like last second, I just turned to the right, and it was in her bed too, so I kind of felt bad. I didn't feel
Oh
bad
my
at the time because I was
god.
so hammered, but later on, yeah,
Oh my god.
Wow,
She probably still tells that story to this day.
I know. Well, no,
that's
because then
so.
people would be like, he was having sex with me and he threw up, so I don't know how many people are gonna.
Tell that story.
I would. Like,
Yeah, Amber has no shame.
but I'm a hot mess though. So
That's never happened to me, so I'm glad.
me neither.
That would hurt my
I
feelings.
Max, have you ever sent a dick pic?
no,
I feel like I knew that. I feel like you said that in one of the earlier episodes. You've never sent one.
I just think I don't know. I think our generation we didn't really. Maybe they did. I don't know.
I've gotten some from guys older than you, so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean like early on, I don't think it was a thing because obviously we didn't have phones, and so I don't know. It just never. I've always thought like, oh shit, what if this like gets out, you know, or you break up with her, but she still got this dick pic, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, yeah, it's a disaster.
I just send shit out into the world like, here you go.
Yeah, whatever. YOLO.
I don't know where it's ending up, but
Feet finder.
Oh, Christina.
oh no.
This is a good one. Is the reason you aren't dating because you are waiting for Max?
Um Gonna drink some wine.
Cheers.
She's gonna drink a lot of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay, I'll ask Max a similar question.
Oh yay.
I think this was from this is from the same person. You two are a perfect match and clearly still have feelings for each other.
I
Duh.
know who this is from.
When are you getting on a rooftop for Christina?
So funny story. We were at a Cubs game and we were at a rooftop, and I was singing Pearl Jam. So technically, I I, I sing from a rooftop,
That's not what I meant.
right? And I sang a song about me.
Again, it's not what I meant. Yeah, we were on a literal rooftop. That was a great opportunity.
And I sang.
Not to me.
I did. I was singing Better Man.
Yeah,
And I said, this song's about me.
sure. Okay.
All right.
That's not what I meant.
You want like a '80s John Cusack with the
Yes.
boombox out in the quad.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
want
Say
boombox.
anything.
I want a
Love that
I
movie.
never saw that. I saw that movie, but
grand
I don't
gesture.
remember that part. I don't
Oh,
remember that part.
one of the
Stop. He's
iconic
making fun
part.
of me.
Oh, I was like, iconic part. Hello.
No, he's making fun of me. No, I just want like a grand gesture.
Oh,
Shout it
like
from the
Toby and
rooftops,
This Is
guy.
Us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What,
Is
Christina?
that a no? That's not gonna happen.
That's as close as you're getting
Okay.
to a rooftop.
Christina, what is your favorite thing about Max and what annoys you about him?
What's your ick?
Okay. Well, the thing is, like, I don't actually have a lot of icks when it comes to him. It is weird because like I get them so easily with everyone else, but with him, I don't know. He tries to like give me the ick and it doesn't work. But my favorite thing about him is his there's a few things. His sense of humor. Like he makes me laugh. And that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Even
There's
in
a
like a
fun one.
no, I'm the funny one. But even in a see, that was a funny joke. But like even in a friendship, it's just fun to have someone who can make you laugh and like joke around with, and so
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things about him. Something that annoys me is fear of
Commitment.
commitment. Yeah, that's my ick.
All right. Max, same question. What's your favorite thing about Christina and what annoys you about her?
Ooh, I can't wait to hear this.
Probably my favorite thing is just how easy it is. It's like we even said this before when we were dating. Like we never got in a fight. Like not even close. I think the only argument we had was about the bear, the show.
Mhm. It
So I
wasn't
mean,
even an argument. It was just
yeah.
we just disagreed on a character.
So
He was wrong. That's right.
probably the thing that annoys me. Oh no, an ick. That's right. My ick is that she thinks she's funnier than me, but
It's true. So sorry. That's really it. That's great. But that's okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna get back to you guys for this
Oh,
one.
hi,
oh,
Hi, Christina.
Amber.
Are you and Max back together?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. That was my own question. I think that's all I have for you guys.
That was a good truth or drink.
Welcome. I tried to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well done. Thank you.
You're welcome.
bravo.
Yay.
Hear the echo.
Yeah, that's my mic over here. We're in the same space.
Oh, you're in the same space?
Yeah.
I was like, oh. I was like, I heard an echo. That was really weird.
Because he in the room.
Why don't you guys just podcast together then if you're in the same space?
We like having our own screens.
Oh,
He always gets pushed out because I'm the star. So
I'm a star.
yeah.
Star.
I mean,
Well, of course. I mean, you're so pretty.
thank
And
you.
you have nice labias.
I might cut that part out. That's a lot of discussion about my labia. I don't
Do
know
what you
that.
gotta do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a drinking game. Every time they say labia, you gotta take a drink.
Yeah, labia. Drink up, bitches. I am not drinking anything because I have to work early in the morning.
Well, with that, thank you so much for hosting that. Thanks so much for joining us again. I'm so glad you guys
You're
finally got to
welcome.
meet.
I know.
Thanks.
I'm glad I got to meet Max finally.
Thanks for the entertainment because you always bring something good. So
I try. I didn't really have that much today, but that's why I'm like,
it was
let's
still
just...
great.
Oh, I'll have to keep you guys updated with Dr. McSteamy.
Yes, please do. Please
He's so
do.
hot. I'll send you a picture, Christina.
Yes. Like as soon
You're
as
not
picture
gonna
of
think
them.
he's attractive because he doesn't have a beard, but the
yeah.
other Dr. McDreamy has a beard.
Send me
I'll
both.
find a picture of him and send you.
Okay.
Hopefully the nurse doesn't have a beard.
No, she doesn't.
All right. Well,
Oh,
thanks so much. I'll let you go so you can get to bed. But thank you for joining us again. We loved
of
having you,
course.
and we
Anytime.
might have to do it again. So
Yeah,
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. I'm
yeah.
down. I'm down. All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, you
Thanks. You
too. Feel
too.
better.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Interesting questions.
Mm-hmm. How'd you feel about that?
I know some of them are from.
Who do you think they're from?
So the one that's like, you two are so good together and da 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 da. That's from our therapist.
You think so?
Yeah,
We can confirm. We're gonna have her back soon.
yeah. That was
So,
from her. Guarantee you.
what, are you gonna get on a rooftop? You
I
know
was
what I
on a. Damn it! I was on a rooftop,
that were you proclaiming your love for me? No.
dude. Singing Pearl Jam is as that's as close as love for myself. So singing Better Man.
Yeah.
What was
Okay.
I saying during Better Man?
This is about me. I have it.
Yeah,
Yeah. And we heard it again today.
we love you, Eddie.
Yeah. So today you just happened to come across the concert on Sirius. It's the concert we went to is playing on Pearl Jam radio, but it's today on Thursday. So by the
And
time this
shout out to
airs,
Cuff and Char because I sent them the two.
yeah,
They were
Cuff
with
listens.
us.
They both
Yeah.
listen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Having listeners.
Yeah. Part of the, we have like 4. So thanks, guys. Thanks for being 2. We have more than 4. We actually get a decent amount. Who knows though, because we took a break. So hopefully we can get some more.
The many people we've met at Cooper's Hawk that you gave the card to. I handed out the card to people at work.
Mm-hmm.
A couple people out. I don't know. It's nice to have those cards.
It is, right? Like it's QR code right on the back. And you don't have to stand up to scan it. You can just
We're gonna live that down.
no.
You say, "Oh, it's cute," but it's like, no, you
No,
just.
it's really cute. It was really cute when you were doing it. So I don't have you told the story. You probably have. I'm gonna tell it again because we're talking about it. It was very early on in our dating. You got what? Like you got you got rid of cable and you had to
Yeah,
do
I went to
something.
YouTube TV.
So there's a QR code on his screen. It's huge. It's like half the screen. He gets up. He's sitting on the couch. He has to get up, walk up to it to scan. I'm like, you can just do that where you're sitting. And he was like, what? So I taught him, and it was an adorable moment.
Now I don't get up.
It was adorable. I'm like, oh, it's cute.
And then I think I kicked you out.
Probably. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna keep this short because it's getting late. But that was a great episode. That's one way to come back with answering some questions.
You're gonna have some editing to do.
Oh, I am. We're gonna see what makes the final cut. This is why I was like, go ahead and ask anything because I can cut stuff out.
We should have a labia counter at the bottom.
Bing. See what I can add.
Bing,
I feel
bing,
like we discussed
bing.
my own labia too much, so
Yeah.
that might a little bit of that might cut out.
Whenever Amber's on, it gets X-rated.
It does.
Yeah.
We never know what she's gonna say, but that's why I love her. Cause she doesn't care. She just says whatever. So, and that's my favorite thing about her is you never know.
You don't.
Ooh, I have one thing. I was gonna talk about this earlier. So, you didn't watch The Bachelorette because you don't do reality TV like I do. There's a whole thing going on right now. I almost wanted to jump on and do an episode as this happened because I was so fired up about it. But on this season of The Bachelorette with Jen Tran, she picked this guy, Devin, who was like an everyday dude. And this is my thing. This is what I do.
See, it's weird when you say Jen Tran. I think you're saying Jen's a Tran.
Oh, no, her last
Really
name is
weird.
Tran.
Yeah.
Jen Tran.
Tran.
But she had all these like model looking dudes, former athletes, all these guys, and she ended up picking the normal dude. And I loved that. I'm like, I love a normal dude. Like, I don't know, like I've matched with guys who are extremely like good looking. And I'm like, this is this is probably where I've gone wrong, but I've kind of prejudged them to be like, they're probably really full of themselves. And I'm sure they're not always, but the ones I've met have been. So, but I like a regular dude, just like a normal guy. And that was like when I first started dating, I picked a guy because I saw him and I'm like, he seems nice. He seems like he's not going to hurt my feelings. And he absolutely hurt my feelings. So I feel like that's what happened here. She picked this guy, Devin. He spent the whole season like, I love you. He was a perfect guy. He can't wait to spend his life with her, all this stuff. And then they leave the show and he switches the flip and he stops responding to her and he starts pulling away and they're engaged. They're supposed to get married and he's just like not interested anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I felt like I got duped because I fell for it too. I wanted her to pick him. And it made me flash back to the 2 times this has happened to me. I only dated for a couple months before I met you, and it happened to me twice in those 2 months where I met a guy. He fell hard. He acted like I was his whole world. I was like, "Oh my god, this guy like is so into me. This is so nice." And and then he broke up with me out of nowhere. And I mean, first one it was after we slept together, so that was obviously a thing.
Yeah.
But like Christmas guy, it wasn't that because like we had slept together many times, up to that point. So it wasn't like just the first time, but like he did the same thing where he was like, I see a future with you, all this stuff. And I don't believe the first guy. I believe the second guy. Like I think that he might have thought that he meant what he was saying and then he got caught up in it. But when that happened on TV, I got triggered because I was like, what the fuck? On a much smaller scale, this has happened to me twice now. What the fuck is happening? Why do guys do this? Answer for
Oh, you're asking me personally?
yes.
I don't know why guys do it. I mean, I told you it before we took the break with the podcast. It's like guys will do anything to sleep with someone,
I
and
think in this case he just wanted to be on TV,
yeah. I mean,
but
there's a lot of stuff, and like I think we talked about like once he was like made the final cut, he was probably getting tons of people messaging him and stuff, and then also you're a normal guy, right? You're used to this, and then all of a sudden, you're on this big, national televised dating show. I mean, can you imagine the women that were reaching out to him?
everyone liked him. Everyone's like, Devin's such a nice guy. More has come out since then though. He is kind of in hot water now. They have found restraining orders against him from his ex-girlfriend. He's been arrested for breaking into her house. There's a whole
Oh, but he's a
bunch of
nice
shit.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
No, but no, he's not.
He's not.
So, there's a whole bunch of shit out there about him now. But that's not even part of what I originally wanted to talk about. But I just like it. It brought back some memories of guys I thought were just normal, everyday, nice guys, and I think I'm a confidence booster. And they're like, okay, this girl's really into me. Maybe I can get more girls. And then they dump me. Thank you for not doing that to me. I don't think that's what you did. But yeah.
I dumped you, but
Not because you thought you'd get other girls though, right?
no, no.
Yeah. So that's my rant. I just wanted to
Let it out.
I was so mad because I fell for it. Like I was a huge Devin fan. And I was like, I fell for it again. What the fuck? So yeah. That's just what I wanted to say. So we can wrap it up.
Great story.
Thanks. Thanks for all the input.
What I'm here for.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like your color commentary for the game.
Yeah. Well, with that, please be sure to rate, review, follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram at No Dick Pics Pod. Everywhere else is No Dick Pics Pod. And then follow our Facebook page, No Dick Pics Podcast. We post the full video of the podcast. And
some words.
yeah. I have lots of words. That's my thing.
Are your words prodigious?
They are. Are they? Did I use that right? Anyway, that's it for now. We have a guest lined up for next week as well. So we will be back next week with a
Yes.
guest. Yeah. And we have some exciting things coming up. We have Bianna coming back to answer some questions. So if you have questions, if you want some advice from an actual therapist, not just me and Max giving our opinions, an
I'm
actual
just a
licensed therapist.
psychotherapist.
Yeah. I'm licensed by the School of Max. No.
The School of Hard Knocks.
But if you want advice from a legitimate licensed therapist, send them to us at nodickpicspod@gmail.com and we will ask Bianna for you. So we're having her on probably in a few weeks or so. We don't have her on the books yet, but she'll be back soon. Mm-hmm. And that's all I got. You're just so
I'm not.
exciting right
Yeah,
now.
I've had a long week.
Yeah.
Tired. I'm watching the game.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. The game is on and it's on mute. He's like, can we stop talking so we can just watch this?
Well, it's over now. So
Is it?
yeah,
Who won?
the Jets.
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he's so great. Oh, he's 40. He's fucking old.
He's 40?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Before this becomes a whole thing, we'll be back next week. Can you say
Deuces.
something? Okay. Bye.
Deuces.